there in 15, baby, you know you got me. You got me. Wish you knew.
Hi guys, and good morning. It's currently 6 a.m. so I'm starting off this video bright and early for you guys. Jordan and I are actually getting ready to head out on a road trip right now, so I wanted to give this video a very quick introduction before I started diving into all the fun information and everything. So of course you guys know this is going to be another fun crochet or even a knit with me. For today's video, I'm actually going to be using yarn that was sent to me in my monthly knit crate boxes. You guys have heard me talk about this on my channel before, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that I still have a coupon code for one free knit crate box, any box of your choice, plus 20% off your order. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that coupon code here on screen, and the link for all that is gonna be down below in the description. So like I said, I'm using my knit crate monthly box, and for the month of April, I was actually sent these two really gorgeous coral skeins. Now each of these skeins is their Knitology Wisp yarn. So this is the yarn information that I'll be working with throughout this video, but each hank is in this shade Clay Pot, and it's a DK weight yarn, 100% merino. But I think I want to be knitting these up, so you guys are gonna see more of that throughout this video. And yeah, come along with us and see how our adventure goes.
You got me. Wish you knew me at 19. Back then I wasn't talking to anyone but me. Though when I think about it, that wouldn't even make a difference. When you feel no feels that you make that your mission. Oh, the others are a nuisance. Everything before this, now I know it's practice. I don't have a game plan, I don't have a tactic, no. I just let it all happen. I like where we're going.
I have to start over. Good morning guys. Jordan is here in the back in the room. And I'm just currently sitting out on our little like back porch here at the Airbnb. So I just wanted to show you guys the work that I got so done with my next whip. So as you guys can tell, I have been knitting up with this DK merino wool yarn. And this is what I've come up with so far. It's very basic, pretty much just like a big square. But I'm thinking that what I'm trying to make with this pink clay pot yarn is I essentially want to make one giant square for the front and a square for the back, and then when it comes to like the shoulders and the arms, I'm just going to use some of the yarn and tie it together, so it's going to be very like freehand, very much like pieced together. But I'm currently using, I believe, 7mm needles. I wanted it big enough that you can kind of see through, a little bit more airy, a little bit more lacy here on the bottom. And if you guys saw my last freehand crochet video, then you saw me trying to attempt that like distressed or open knit drop stitch technique. So since I kind of got that down with the crochet, I wanted to give it a hand, or give it a go now with the knitting. So I'm not too sure yet how I'm going to go about this, but if you guys look really closely, I have kind of created these like distressed holes right here, and I'm hoping that once I work up a bunch of more rows, eventually I can actually drop that stitch and give it more of that like distressed look. So I still have a lot of work ahead of me, But yeah, that's just kind of the update. We did the distressed freehand crochet, and now we're gonna do the distressed knit look, a go. Just getting a little bit of work done out here on this back patio.
She got the white top, I want to spend my life with you, we got the sunset going down, I just want you now,
Hey, big girl.
Look at the clouds, the orange, the gold, the sky is nice, I like the way the roof's gone, way the roof's gone. She got the white top, I want to spend my life with you, we got the sunset going down, I just want you now.
I'll be there in 15, baby, you know you got me. You got me. Wish you knew me at 19, back then I wasn't talking. Though when I think about it, I really need to make a dip.
Hello, hello, hello. It's been quite a few days since I last popped on here to give you guys a shirt knitting update. So this is what I have worked up so far. I actually went ahead and finished up my first panel. So it's just honestly a basic plain square or rectangle. So here's my first one. And of course, here is my second panel. So my goal so far with this shirt tank top is to pretty much just have it lay across my chest like so. And as far as it goes for like connecting the panels together, I really want this to have more of like a scrappy type of feel. So I'm just going to take some of my leftover yarn and simply just tie a few knots together here, probably one here at the very top, one at the middle, and one here at the very bottom. But obviously the highlight, or like the main focus of this piece, is this distressed knitting technique that I've been trying to work up. And honestly, it really just comes down to dropping a stitch and then just working the rest of the row like normal. So it kind of just depends up to you how much distressed of a look that you really want your shirt to have. But as you guys can see here, some of my pieces are a lot longer and a lot more distressed, and then some of these pieces, like over here, subtle, smaller distressed sections right there. So obviously, because knitting is very stretchy, I'm hoping that once it stretches across my chest and my body, that these sections will be a lot more prominent, because as they're just kind of hanging here, you can't really tell what's going on. So like I said, hopefully once it stretches across my body like this, you'll be able to see the sections a little bit more. Because with this more scrappy free-handed piece, I really liked this raw rolled hem edge like right here. So I kind of like that the shirt kind of folds over and it doesn't look too perfect. So now that I finished up the back panel, all I have left to do is cast off these stitches and then just start adding my little tie portions to the side and try it on and see how it looks. All right, the big grand reveal of the freehand knitted top. So this is what I've come up with. Very basic, very simple. I just used some basic like tie sides here. So I tied them up at 3 sections right there. And like I said, I kind of stopped that distress knit right underneath my chest. That way nothing was too see-through. But I really have been loving like this rolled hem that kind of comes naturally when you have the knit stitch like this on one side and the garter on the other. But one thing I do want to note after putting on this piece is that it is a little bit oversized for my body because it's my first time kind of freehanding with the knit. I didn't really know gauge-wise how big or how small to make this. All right, so I actually just changed the top around just a little bit and brought it up to my shoulders. And I think I actually like this way a lot better. Granted, it's a lot more revealing, a lot more skin showing, but I kind of like this, I don't know, like boat neck neckline. And you can see a little bit more of like this distressed knit because it's a little bit more stretched out. So I have to kind of cover up the ladies so you guys don't see too much, but that is what that distressed knit or like drop stitch knit looks like. And of course here is the back side. So I love that look, and I kind of just have it a little bit strappy and dangly here at the sides. But I actually really like more of this like under boob cut with the high neckline. So I'm definitely gonna have to give this like little freehand pattern a go again. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for tuning in on this knit freehand journey. Let's see what else I can come up with over the next few months. But yeah, I only really used that one hank of the Knitology yarn. So I still have an entire other hank. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Love you guys so much. Talk to you all soon. Bye.
Though when I think about it, that wouldn't even make a difference when you feel